Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now, it's time for the rundown. Hello and welcome to episode 79 of The Rundown. I'm one of your hosts, Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and joining me as always, lovely Lori with her new Style and Do from Totally Bamboo. How's it going, Lori?
So good, Amelia. How are you? I chopped 3 inches off. Whoa.
It looks amazing. You are so stylish. When I grow up, I want to be Lori Bolton.
You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm trying to stay relevant at 35, you know.
So I guess I should say when I get younger, because I think you and I are aging backwards. You're going down and I keep going up. Not sure how that happens.
I don't know. I don't think so. You're amazing.
Okay, but before we get into all of this, we have a new show sponsor. And the sponsor this week is Infinity Her. Did you know women make up 50% of the population? And now it's time that we have a cap engineered specifically for us or her. Did you know that? 50% of the population?
I thought there was more of us.
There will be one day. Okay, so I'm gonna hold up my little sample isn't this cute? You know why I love this the most? Because it says Charlie on it.
Charlie.
It's my dog's name.
Yeah.
So Infinity Her is the only headwear supplier in the promotional products industry with an exclusive line of headwear engineered for women. They have 9 styles and 78 colorways, and the styling has a variety to meet the needs of every woman of today. And so you have like the mesh back, the bill. What's really cool about this one, and I love that you can't see it, it's hidden. There is a little pouch here. So forgive me. I might look crazy afterwards. So I will do this. You got to show it.
So darn cute.
Hold on. Might be a little messy. So look at that.
So cute. I think we need some for the rundown with the badass unicorn.
Isn't that cute? I love the way your pony looks up high in the hat.
So cute. Oh my gosh, you are rocking it.
And
love.
I love that there's the overlay so that you don't have that weird cutout, so that if you're not wearing it as a pony, it doesn't look weird. So here's another example that they sent, the Tess. Very cute.
Adorable.
So thank you, Ramona, and thank you, Infinity Her, for being our show sponsor.
You look amazing.
Anymore. Okay, so go check out Infinity. It's INFINITYPG.com.
Love.
Go check them out. So, Lori, what's been going on since I last saw you?
Girl, I got sick after Vegas, like upper respiratory. It wasn't COVID. But then I landed myself in the ER twice. I was on travel in California, ended up at Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach, and CAT scan, all that kind of good stuff. And they determined it was a kidney infection. So the question is, how do you get kidney infections? Anyhow, I got home, was feeling like $1 million on Thursday, worked a show, got home Thursday night. Friday morning, woke up, I could barely walk. The pain was back and it was excruciating. So I was in the ER here at home for 6 hours, 2 additional CAT scans, ultrasound. They took blood from 3 different veins, pumping me full of morphine. So I always talk to you guys about, drinking water, and they said that this could happen because you're dehydrated. And I'm like, I don't know. I consume a lot of water. So I'm still waiting for some labs to come back. The good news is my white blood cell count's not elevated. They think it may be a kidney stone, but that would have appeared in the CAT scans, and it didn't. So I'm wondering if any of our listeners have ever had a kidney stone. The sweet guy nurse in the ER, he's like, it's like giving birth. And I looked at him and I said, Except I haven't given birth, so I really don't know. I don't know what that means. Like, is that what you say to guys that are having a kidney stone? Like, it's like giving birth. I don't know what that's like. I just know I was in excruciating pain and my blood pressure was 175 over. It was ridiculous. Like everything, cortisol, everything kicked in because now I'm in pain and my body's just trying to survive. So I know it doesn't sound exciting, Amelia, but that's what I've been up to. Like that's been occupying a good portion of my time trying to figure out what's going on with me. But I'm here.
God.
I know. Crazy, right?
That is terrible and scary. And I know lots of people that have had kidney stones. And yes, they do say it's like having a baby. And so for a man, and they're usually like really tiny. So when a man has one and they pass it, they're getting the equivalent of, I don't want to go into the anatomy of everything, but yes, whatever. I get it.
Oh my goodness.
So I have been on the opposite side of that. I came home not sick. I'm good. I got home. My baby turned 14, which is crazy.
Crazy.
I know. He did his written driver's ed, and now he's doing driving with an instructor. So he will be able to get his farm permit here in a week or two. And really exciting news. How about those Chiefs, baby?
Yes.
I got my "You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party" shirt on, which is Travis Kelce saying every time they win a big game. So yeah, I'm excited.
So exciting.
Super Bowl playing in Vegas here in a few weeks.
Amazing.
And Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So there's lots of stuff going on.
I know. It's like, I can't believe we're like out of January. Like there was so much anticipation for Orlando, for Vegas. It's like, it's come and gone. And now we're into February. And that just means it's now going to go super fast again.
Last year flew. I really hope it doesn't go that fast because it just means I'm aging faster.
You're backwards. Remember, you're going backwards.
I don't feel like it. That's why I have the filter on right now so that I can look better.
You look amazing.
Okay, so that's all my exciting stuff. So you're living with Lori. I think you're going to go into a little bit about how we take care of ourselves, because if super healthy Lori here that does everything right runs into medical issues, there's no hope for the rest of us. What do we do?
No, that's so yeah, I will I'm going to be completely transparent so this is the problem, Amelia. When you're in the hospital and you sign up for like text messages, you can see your care being ordered, right? They'll text you. They've ordered a CT scan for you. They've ordered blood work for you. And we're waiting. That gives you like where you're at in the system. So I was good. All my stuff had been done. Then I get a text message saying, we've ordered 2 additional blood tests for you, and what the blood tests are for, that I could be septic and it could be very serious and I could die. And then they've ordered another CT scan with contrast. I literally sat in my little cube and just started crying. I'm like, there's nobody here. I'm by myself and I'm going to die. I'm going to be septic. But super scary. But I actually, with living with Lori this week, this is something else that I have personally experienced, and I'm on the tail end of it. And I just want to share because I think there's so many of us that are so quick to take meds or to take a pill to fix something. So I had my hormones tested. Yes, I'm older than 35, but I had my hormones tested, wanted to see like where I was with menopause. And I am not even close to being in menopause. My hormones are like right where they should be, except for testosterone, which women need testosterone. It helps with muscle mass. It helps with libido. It helps with energy. Testosterone's good at a low dose, right? But when they did my blood work, I had like practically 0. So my doctor put me on a very, very, very small amount that I was giving myself injections in the butt once a week. That probably lasted for 7 injections, and I was not feeling good. I was getting boils all over my neck, my face, like breaking out like crazy. Like, what is going on? So my living with Lori tip is, before you jump on a bandwagon, and I know better than to do this, but I also trusted my provider, and I should have done a little bit more research, because I can alter some stuff with some food, which is what I'm doing. Just make sure you're asking the right questions. Ask what those side effects look like. Ask how long, if you know, a lot of women put pellets in. And the thing that I personally don't like with pellets is, once they're in, you can't take them out. They have to run their course. So for me, doing the injections, the bright side of this was that I could stop my injections when I chose to stop them. I didn't have to wait for the pellets to run its course. Does that make sense, Amelia?
Yeah.
So that's purely from a hormonal standpoint for our listeners, whether you're going into menopause looking at hormone therapy, or it's been suggested to you. You guys can always DM me and reach out. I'm happy to talk privately. It's never my story to share, so it'll always be confidential. But just make sure you know the risks, the benefits of what you're getting into.
Absolutely. And I know a lot of men that take testosterone. Granted, they need more than women. And as they age, they go through their own, we'll say, menopause for men.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's true. It's a real thing.
They're grumpy, irritable. They need the hormones just like we do. So it's just a little bit different.
Yes.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Yeah. And again, it's just more of like a PSA announcement. Like, just do your homework. Again, I'm available. Just so crazy. So I'm trying to get like dialed back in. And then of course, you know, with the testosterone, I'm like, do you think that has anything to do with my kidney infection? Like, I'm trying to like map it all together, right? Because it's a big deal. But I'm here, I'm good. No pain, and my boils and acne and everything is gone.
Well, I don't know how long ago you were on this, but I never saw any boils or acne or anything on you on Vegas. You were fetch as always. So
you're amazing. Thank you so much. I covered it. So what's going on with you besides you having a 14-year-old that can drive on a farm permit?
Yeah. So yeah, just life, living. But and who cares about me? We have some other exciting news, and you know how we know?
Ooh.
Because if you know, you know. Duh.
I love this so much.
So if you know, you know. There's a lot of moving and shaking going around in the industry constantly, but I feel like this is really the time that it's happening. And so I have a few things, and I will go over mine, and then if you have anybody, you can chime in here. So I have someone near and dear to me, and I'm sure you probably know her as well, Lisa Fosdick, who's been in the industry for a long time. She was with ePromo. She's been with a couple other people, but she just recently took on the VP of Sales and Marketing at Hydro Peak, which is a bottled water company, not bottled water, but a water bottle company. And they had a beautiful display in the rainbow. So check them out. I think most people are aware of the Fran Ford Award, and Amber Dobson won that this year. So if you know her, congratulate her. Greg Emmer renounced. Jesus, I guess I need to drink more. He announced his retirement from Kaiser and Blair after over 30 years. That is a lifetime, and definitely a lifetime in promo. Rebranding. Advertising. It's very hard to say. I'm actually saying it correctly. Advertising rebranded as Bold Promos. Geiger just recently acquired a new distributor, or not a new distributor. They acquired another distributor, Broadway Marketing. And then I like to always save the best for last. But before I say my last, is there any moving and shaking that you know about that I missed?
Yes, there's a big one actually. Aaron Gunderson, the senior VP at the Magnet Group, has resigned and leaving the industry. And that is very sad to me. I know. It's very, very sad. I just saw him. I know. I just saw him in Orlando. Like we were going to share some whiskey together because he was like, yeah, I like this whiskey. I'm like, me too. We were going to share some whiskey together and we didn't get a chance. And then he's gone. I'm so sad. I'm going to have to text him actually.
He's already, I just saw him in Vegas. Like I talked to him 10 times in Vegas.
I know. He's gone.
Oh, he's getting a nasty text message from me. How dare
Good.
You don't break up with me and not tell me you're breaking up with me.
I know. I'm going to miss him so much. Like I adore him so much.
Oh, okay. As soon as this is done, he's getting a message from me.
Love it.
Okay, well, that is a shocker. I don't know how I didn't know that. That was like silent. That like slid into the DMs without getting acknowledged. But like I said, saving the best for last, our one and near and dear will receive the Supplier Visionary Award from I Promote You. And I'm so sorry I had to leave the event early. I didn't even get to see it, but I think you have something to show us.
Yes, this actually just arrived. So big.
That is amazing.
It's so amazing. And Dawn Miller did an amazing job introducing me. And, you know, I did not know I was getting this award. It was 100% a surprise. I wasn't going to attend the event because, as always, Vegas, you're hopping and going. I'm like, I can't attend this. So David Chen put somebody on it because he's like, you're going to the women's view event. I'm like, David, I can't. You've got me going here and here and here. So he got somebody, Amanda Maynard over at Toddy Gear. She's like, you need to come with me. I had no idea. And then Dawn started talking about like describing like this person. I'm like, I was VP over at Logomark. I was VP at Clegg. I was past president at SAC. Oh my God, it's me. This person had drinks with Tiger Woods and has worked with Zachary Ty Bryant. I'm like, it's me.
That is so awesome.
Such an honor, Amelia, such an honor. Lori Bauer, Emily Codner, the three lovely ladies that work on stage when I went up and had received my award. I am still in awe. It's, again, a complete honor. I got to find a special place for this award. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Someplace where everybody that comes into your house sees it.
Yes. Maybe it needs its own like little trophy case or something at the front.
Carry it around in your car. Be like, I can carpool. I can use a carpool lane. Have you met my little friend here?
It's a huge, gorgeous,
use
gorgeous.
it.
It's beautiful. So thank you for acknowledging me.
Well, and it's well deserved. So congratulations. Congrats. I'm so sorry that I knew you were getting something, but I forgot because I had been told months ago. And it was one of those times where I was like, I don't have time to sit here for an hour. I got to change. I got to be here.
Don't worry. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a do-gooder, but we have some other do-gooders in the industry. I have a couple that I found. So one, Snugs. I know you know the good people over at Snugs are some of my favorite people. And they also carry Totally Bamboo for anybody that didn't know. I saw that in a little clip they did. So if you don't catch Lori, you can go over there and get some Totally Bamboo. But Snugs works with the Wounded Warrior Project. And they donated this year. They wrote a check for over $107,000 to the Wounded Warrior Project. So kudos to them. It's amazing. Love that they have it. Reciprocity Road presented. Yep, they presented a check of $7,500 to the Promotional Products Education Foundation, which is huge. PPEF. So, yeah. Anybody that doesn't know, PPEF gives scholarships to anybody that's in the promotional products or related to somebody. So I fully anticipate taking advantage of this as my daughter becomes a senior. I can apply and hopefully she'll win a scholarship through the PPEF Foundation because I'm in promo and she's my kid. So I love that. Yeah. Do you know any do-gooders that I missed?
No, I was happy to pull Aaron out of the hat. So no, I don't know any do-gooders, but there's always like, I need to do a better job of like really asking, because there's all these silent do-gooders. that just want to do good and they don't want to, brag about themselves. So I need to do better work.
I scour through all the industry publications, and that's how I find most of them. Something that I read that has nothing to do with the promotional products industry, but I think it's brilliant. It first Valentine's Day. So I mentioned Valentine's Day is coming up. The San Antonio, wrong state, not California, Texas. If I had all of my Totally Bamboo state cutting boards, I would know my states and I could place them around. But San Antonio has a fundraiser and it allows you to name a cockroach, a rat, or a vegetable after your ex. Do you know why you would name something like that after your ex?
Yeah, because they all die.
Well, because if you name a cockroach, they will then feed said nuisance animal to something else. So if you name a cockroach, it gets fed to something. If you name a rat after your ex, it goes to feed a snake or another predator. Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, but wait, there was a cockroach, a rat, and what was the third animal? Oh, a vegetable.
A vegetable for the vegetarians of the, animal kingdom.
That is awesome. I wonder, and do you donate? Like, do you say, okay, it's $10 or whatever it is, like to name this cockroach? Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's probably just all donations, but it's it's turned lucrative. So since the zoo started this tradition back in 2020, it's raised more than $250,000.
Maybe we should start our own side thing and we can feed your wild animals cockroaches and we can start a side business. I don't know.
We could. You could name something and I'll feed it to my chickens because they will eat anything. Literally anything.
But I don't want them to then produce an egg that we would eat because that's like a bad circle of life. So it'd have to go to the boy chickens.
Those are called roosters.
Those things. I'm a city girl.
I have one.
I'm starting to become a country girl a little bit.
Chickens eat everything, including chicken. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, all right, Lori. So we have been talking about what to watch, what to read, what to listen to. We're trying to get out of me talking about all these shows I watch because I'm a TV-aholic. I know we said we were going to read a book. I did not read a book, but I started listening to a new podcast. So before I give you what I have been watching, listening to, reading, what do you got? You got anything?
I'll have an update for you, Amelia. But I ordered the book. It'll be here. I haven't been home. I've been gone since January 2nd, got sick. And this is the first week I'm home. I'm actually home for 3 weeks. So I'll have time to tap into this book.
Okay. I'm going to order it. I'm going to order it right now. I'm making myself a note. Order book. If I don't write it down, I will forget it.
Nice.
I will order that. But speaking of all that's Kansas City and Chiefs, and I'm sorry I don't have my camera flipped around so it reads correctly, but I've been listening to the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kelsey.
I listen to it all the time.
They're so good.
They're so good.
And confused from us.
Of course they did. They watched us so they could set theirs up.
I don't know how long they've been doing it, but I did watch like their first few episodes where like they were, I'm just going to say it, they were cringy, as were ours, because you figure out you learn how to talk on camera. But they're freaking hilarious.
They're hilarious. Yeah. We're hilarious together.
We are, but we don't get to drop the F-bomb every sentence like they do.
Oh no, this is PG-13. We can't talk about anything.
Yeah.
But they are so funny. Have you seen where Jason's girls come on?
Mm-hmm.
And they're
so cute.
Uncle Trav, I'm like, oh, melt me. It's so cute. So cute. Hi,
It is
Uncle
really,
Trump.
it is
Two
really cute.
really good looking men. Two really good looking
Mhm.
men.
Well, I love the fact that they're brothers, they're best friends, they're so close, they are
Yes.
emotional and vulnerable. Like they cry. I saw them when they at the AFC when he went on the field and they're hugging each other. And then that kind of goes along with it. I just actually watched it last night, and it's the one show me and my husband have watched together in a very long time. Kelsey on I think it was on Amazon Prime. It is the story of it's really focusing on Jason and how amazing he's been to the Philadelphia Eagles and how he's just a great person. It has his wife, Kylie, in it a little bit. And of course, Travis and Mama Kelsey and Ed make appearances too because it's family based. But it's all about Jason, which it really, shines the light on him. And, he didn't really get I didn't know who he was until, the Chiefs and Travis came along and was becoming so popular. I didn't know who Jason was. But I mean, I don't know a lot of football players if they're not in my city, but he is persona. He was like one of the sexiest men alive. And that
Yes.
list.
I know.
So good. So good.
So
So yeah. If you want something to listen to, they are also something that you want to watch because you can listen to it, but let's face it, the humor is in seeing their facial expressions and how they interact, and
plus they're nice to look at.
not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Yeah, no complaints on my side.
I mean, Travis is in Kansas City, lives here. He is known to go out and frequent local bars and restaurants.
Let's go find him.
I don't think I have a chance to beat out Taylor. I think I'm kind of screwed in that situation.
You can dance.
I think she's gonna win.
I don't know, Amelia. You can dance and sing with a little liquid courage. I've seen you bust a move.
Not like her in either capacities, and definitely my singing auto tune doesn't go high enough to make me sound good. Oh Lord. Okay, here we go, Lori.
Yes,
it's time for Never Have I Ever, and I got a new theme for it.
I love it.
So fun. Okay, Lori kept picking pool themed things, so I picked something different that also is very PG. So today's Never Have I Ever played a musical instrument?
I have. I've played the guitar and the flute and the piano.
Did you play any of those well?
The flute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
In elementary school, and then, this is so horrible to do to kids, but they move you based on how well you play. Like you could be the first chair one day and the next day you'd be the fifth chair. It all makes sense to me now, right? It's performance. But as a kid, you're like, oh, I just now got moved. Like it's just really hard. But then after elementary school, they said, oh, you're going to go to junior high and you're going to be in the band. I'm like, I'm not going to be in the band. I'm a soccer player. Like that's not going to work for me. So I didn't do much with it. But I did play the flute and I learned to read music. I don't know if I could do that today, but it's good. What about you?
Sorry, I flipped too soon. I cannot read music fast. Struggle bus today, Daryl. Sorry. I cannot read music fast enough to play. I used to have to go through the musical book and write the letters of the notes so that if I saw B, I could transition, but I couldn't just read it. I couldn't play the flute, but I could play Hot Cross Buns on the recorder back in elementary. I think we all had to learn how to play the recorder. I took guitar lessons as a kid. Can't play anymore. Don't remember. And I hate to admit this is such a geeky instrument. I played the trombone in like early pre-junior high, I guess, when you had like band class. Yeah, the trombone.
I love that. I would have loved to have seen you play the trombone.
It was ridiculous. I was my same height and I probably weighed like 95 pounds. And I was about the size of the trombone if you stood it up. Just tall, skinny, turned me, you couldn't see me. And I had braces, which made it even better. As you played the flute, which is a little different, but any type of horn, the way you have to purse your lips on it, it's hard. And so I didn't keep with it because with braces and that, it was not good. But yeah, those are, I think those are the only musical instruments: guitar, trombone.
Those are good.
Nothing else that I took lessons for or anything like that.
Those are good. Like it.
Well, now you know a little bit more. If you have a never have I ever question for Lori and I, we have some lined up, but I'm more than happy to answer as long as they do not get us in trouble with spouses, employers, or the law.
I was just going to say, I'm more concerned with the law than, than anything.
Yeah, I don't think if there's anything that I could tell my employers that they would be like, get her out of here. So we'll stick with the law, or maybe my husband. He probably knows all my dirt, but there's a few secrets. In the closet. He doesn't need to know.
No, doesn't need to know.
No, need to know basis, and this isn't a need to know situation.
No. I love it.
All right. Well, thank you again to our sponsor, Infinity Her. Just so y'all know, each cap is thoughtfully designed with patterns and colors to speak to the details that women love, and has 2 patented features: the differentiating line from any other women's cap in the market, which are those. The other feature, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot to talk about it. You can't see it, but you see how it's shiny right here?
Yes.
So this is a patented thing, so that when you wear it, what's the worst thing that happens to a woman when you take your cap off?
It makes an indentation.
Well, that too, but all the dirty makeup.
Yes.
You have makeup. So this is washable. So it will not get that sweaty foundation, all that. So you can just wipe it off.
I love that. I know. Amazing.
Love you. Thank you, Infinity Her. Go check them out at infinitypg.com. Thank you again. Thank you for watching. Share your do-gooders. Ask us never have I ever. We'll probably answer it. And then tune in again for our next episode on February 23rd.
Wow. Happy Valentine's Day.
No, happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to go name a bug somebody I don't like and then feed it to my chicken.
I love it.
If you want me to name something, I will name it and then give it to the chickens and be like, you can tell me.
I love it. All right, girl.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.